Hey Aquarius, welcome to your reading. If you're new, welcome. Please remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get all the different videos I post each month. Happy birthday if you are a January Aquarius. This is the January 2021 readings. Welcome back to my lovely loyal subscribers, and as always I'll leave information in the description box of how to contact me for personal readings and my Instagram, things like that, anything you may wish to find, information about the cards, so on and so on. So straight away we have the Nine of Swords jumping out here. I'm not surprised, Aquarius. If you wasn't worrying about something or somebody else, I feel like you probably wouldn't be an Aquarius. So there's probably a lot of weight going to be on your shoulders for the first half of January. First couple of days here, I feel like you might be still in that Nine of Swords energy, still feeling a bit tired and shattered here. So I feel like, you know, you see the brokenness around you, you see the damage, but I feel like you soon kick out of this. You know, it is the nine. And it's related to the Hermit, so it's related to self. So I feel like you might be feeling in a bit of a funk or a bit isolated at the beginning of January, overthinking, worrying about maybe even other people or what's going to happen in the future here. Let's see. You know, but I feel like you'll start to feel much better around the 6th of January when Mars enters into your 4th house. Ace of Wands, there you go, there's Mars. That's that fiery energy. It's like you're looking back, looking at yourself like, why was I even this overthinking? Why was I stressed about this? Why was I worried about this? You finally can take some action here. So it might be you start to clean up other people's mess or something that's gone on in your life. You could even just be cleaning up your home after the Christmas season, right? And all the holiday and festive spirit. Because I feel like with Mars in your 4th house, this is kind of like making home. Getting to know yourself again is going to be like January for Aquarius, okay? You're going to be looking back and said, look, pick yourself up. Whatever you're doing right now, you're worrying unnecessarily. That's the Nine of Swords there, okay? You know this, it might be cycles you've been through before, but you'll receive that energy with the Ace of Wands to get up and go, right? An opportunity here presents itself with the aces. It can be that, you know, you with Mars in your 4th house, you just start getting energy, right? I'm going to look for a new home or start fixing things around the home, that sort of thing with the Nine of Swords. Things that you've been worrying about, you're going to now be able to take action on. You might just be wanting to cook for other people, right? Because you may have been by yourself. And like, look, I don't have to be. I'm going to change this now. And I'm going to get out there and start putting action behind my desires. Okay, you are starting to realize your own desires and your own worth here. Okay, and with Mars there, you can do it. You can take action. It's going to make you really energetic. So like I said, you might be decorating or fixing things at home, taking opportunities to spend time with people and taking the time for you. I feel like getting reacquainted with yourself, with your own heart here. Ace of Pentacles, so even new jobs and things like that, money finally coming your way. If you were stressing about money, that's going to change now. You're going to have the opportunity to make good money here. The Ace of Pentacles is like a lump sum of money. It may have been owed to you, that you was over worrying about, that it won't come to you, that things will never change. But we see changes for you here. We see major opportunities coming in January for you, and it is because your solar return is here. Okay, so your birthday is here, so you're going to start to feel re-energized, okay, to actually take action. You realizing that this worry is just sort of negative energy, not going anywhere. It's keeping you in the same place, same frame of mind. Whereas if you use that energy to take action with the Ace of Wands, maybe even in your career, it gives you a good return. So let's see. I feel like you're also re-establishing your connection with your mind here. You're looking at, look, you've done this before in the past. It hasn't worked. Now, look, pick yourself up and let's take action here. Action, King of Wands, and definitely that Mars energy, okay? So I feel like this is going to be good for you. It may start off that you're feeling a bit blue. I mean, we all have those January blues, don't they? I think it's actually called SAD, seasonal affected disorder or something, you know, where we're just starting to get out of a funk of the dark days and the dark nights and things. Because we've passed that winter solstice now, the days will start getting longer. You're definitely going to be feeling like, I want to be out there doing things, okay? I feel like this is Mercury activating your first house, putting yourself first, because you're re-establishing this connection with yourself, or the new you, if you like, because you've seen this action before in yourself here. This Ace of Wands, she's looking at the Nine of Swords here. You've seen this before in yourself. Okay, this is how I deal with things. Okay, that's not working for me. It keeps me stuck in the same cycle. So I'm going to take new opportunities and put action behind it. Okay, so I feel like that then increases your thought process. It increases your confidence here. And Aquarius, you'll like to know your intelligence, right? Because it's growth. You taking action, you doing something differently this time. Okay? So this is a great time for you guys to take on new projects with the King of Wands there. Oh, let's see. Okay, Nine of Wands. We see how we change it from this Nine of Swords into this fiery energy. You realizing this looks more like the Hermit card actually. You realizing that you are powerful by yourself. You don't need somebody else to be starting new projects. You don't need somebody else to be this, or you don't need to worry about everybody in the world. It's this sort of epiphany that's going on within, okay? Maybe I'm blocking people out, maybe I'm pushing people away. And we see 10 Wands here, that cycle coming to an end. The burden becoming too much, realizing, but you being an Aquarius, you gain more from this. So it's like you learn your lessons from being alone. So it might be why you retreat into this hermit mode, so that you can, you know, figure it all out in your mind, talk it through in your mind first, look at it 10 different ways and each way possible. But then it's this fiery energy giving you that oomph to go make the changes that need to happen here. Okay, and like I said, the nines are related to the hermit, which is self. The ninth house is about philosophy, so it's that thinking that's going on there. It's also about long distance travel, so you could be thinking about somebody who's at a distance from you there as well, and making great changes. Okay, so 10 of Swords, this is what I mean. You're bringing these cycles to an end, the way you're thinking, old patterns of thinking, and it's wonderful because it's realizing that, you know, you faced every worst thing possible and you're a survivor. You're still here. You know, you can still stand up and be counted. It's reaching the peak here of, you know, overthinking, if you like, or over worrying and realizing, you know, it's not really serving me any purpose here. So when that happens with the 10 of Swords, you actually get movement here, okay? And I really love this for you guys, because I don't want you stuck or isolated or, you know, blocking out the world, feeling like it's self-defense. It's not, okay? The world will creep in somehow eventually. We can't avoid it, right? So yeah, that's great for you guys. And Venus is entering your 12th house, which will encourage this healing. Okay, the 12th house is about things that we can't see going on. So again, thoughts and the spiritual world, that's the hermit there, that growth, your spiritual side, those sorts of things, seeing growth. Venus is in your 12th house there. So you're going to look at these a lot more positively, and it's encouraging you to heal the wounds of maybe your love life, your love for yourself, okay? Even maybe healing a love that you couldn't move on from or wouldn't allow you to love again or love deeper, you know, or you to accept love, realizing that maybe you are closing out a real love here out of fear and stuff like that. The World. So then we can see beautiful opportunities opening up for you. It's absolutely beautiful, the World card here. We have these cycles closing, major changes coming in. The healing, I feel like, continues, okay, throughout January. But here, and look at this moon behind it. Right? So the 13th of January, the new moon, it comes in here and, okay, it helps you to understand the past. It helps the healing. It helps the experiences. It's like bringing you this all-knowing. I feel like you're this person in this card. So it lights up the darkness, I guess, for you there. It illuminates what you feel like you don't know. It's that extra knowledge that's coming your way. It'll have a huge impact on you, this moon, okay, to open things up and lifting this weight off your shoulders here. You know, that the world is not yours to carry. You're not supposed to worry about everybody in the world. Lighting up our own little corner is enough. Knight of Pentacles, okay. So it's a beautiful time here for you to be dealing with things that may be not easy to acknowledge, because it's like you have to armor up here. Okay, a lot of 2020, I told people about being accountable for themselves, and I feel like you've done this with yourself. It's more like you went to war with yourself here, and I think that's also a beautiful thing, because, you know, we shouldn't be waging wars on other people when, you know, most of the fight is within ourselves. So give yourself those props as well. It may have felt like a long journey. It may have been your life's journey up until this instant in time. But, you know, slow and steady wins the race, Aquarius, okay? You are cautiously moving forward, maybe at a slow pace, but you are cautiously moving forward, and that's the thing. Let's get you guys a romance oracle card here and see what's going on. True love. I feel like this is you embracing the multitude of changes and lessons that has brought about this new understanding and person that you are now. Learning to truly love yourself. Whitney said it best, right? Is the greatest love of all. That'll be your romance of a lifetime. This path or this journey that you've been on to love yourself, to heal yourself, to put yourself first and not worry about other people, is also taking care of other people, right? Because if you're just drained, you're no good to nobody. This is also about finding true love, right? Because you've embraced these changes. So in turn, the changes will come, right? You'll be thinking about like your surroundings a lot here. A lot of action going on around your surroundings. A lot of changes you want to make. Like, it's not like that New Year resolution thing. It's more like it's this point, this moment, this acceptance of yourself, this acceptance of closure and changes that allows in these beautiful new things. And these two just span around, or three. 5 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, 5 of Wands. No more arguing, no more feeling rejected, no more left out in the cold there. Okay, so 7 of Swords. I feel like this is self-doubt. So this can creep in at the end of the month. We have Mercury going retrograde on the 30th of January, and it will be in your first house. So it can have you self-doubting or confusing your feelings about your ascension, your involvement, but you will be stronger by February. So, you know, just right, it's, you know, look, it's a few days at the end of the month. You might start doubting yourself, but remember where you started. It's okay to go for it. It's okay to dare to dream. Three of Swords. I understand you're scared of getting hurt. Okay, so, you know, I feel like the past may come back here to the front of your mind, or maybe somebody you haven't dealt with who broke your heart or who deceived you comes back into the picture, and you get this closure with the World card there. Let's pull another oracle card here. Deception. So yeah, don't fool yourself or let somebody come in and fool you. You've done the hard work, so follow through with it here, okay? Okay, that's Mercury retrograde. Unfortunately, we have to deal with unfinished business, so people do return from our past, people who have deceived us. Does that mean that we have to accept them back and we have to take on the weight of their world when things start getting better for us? Of course, people return to our life when we start to shine, okay? You become this beacon of light. But I'm still scared that they're still trying to deceive you here. I am under no illusion that your love for this person was true. You know, that the love you shared together was true. But it seems like a long journey you've been on to allow them to come back in, especially as they're showing up as a knight. They wouldn't be quite ready. You're in this King of Wands energy. Anybody coming from your past in a knight energy isn't worthy of your time at this point with that deception card there. Good luck, guys.